Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Your Minnesota Golden Gophers are the 6th ranked team in the country, and we're taking on the 3 and 5 Indiana Hoosiers in Minneapolis. Now, we're coming off of a crazy game here against the LSU Tigers. They were, they put up quite the fight. It was an overtime classic, but it left us scratching our heads with what are we gonna do? Steve Theus looked terrible. Okay, God bless him, he looked awful. David Kern, he's still gonna ride the bench. Aiden Lewis is not a good quarterback, so we're gonna toss it back to Dylan Whitkey. We're gonna see if old Mr. Whitkey can bring us to the promised land here. Again, we're 7-1. We're having a really good season. Most of that's because of our defense playing out of their mind. But like, it's so ridiculous that our offense is just struggling so hard. Tyler Cherry, 6'5", 215. What a tall drink of water this kid is. Got a star on his name too. So yeah, we'll see if our defense can maintain us. That's not how you say it. But we'll see if the defense can keep winning us games and trying to move up the ranks here. Be cool if we were 5th ranked going into next week, but man, no promises. We'll see if our offense can put it together. Again, maybe I'm underselling Dylan Whitkey, right? Maybe Dylan Whitkey comes in. He's an old man, right? He's got a lot of experience under his belt. Maybe he comes in and balls out for us, but no guarantee. As we're setting up on a 3rd and 7. And double A gap blitz. Anybody want to do double A gap? They're doing 5 wide, which kind of scares me. Let's have Dwayne Fields float back to the right to see if he can interrupt. Nope. Troy Purich allows a 1st down right over the Minnesota Golden Gopher logo. And our Gophers are on their heels a little bit. This is a run pass option. Goes for 2 yards. We're bringing in our heavy set. Big linebackers entering the game. Cornerbacks playing man on man. We're expecting a run here, and we're not going to get one. As pressure comes off that right side. Ball hits the ground, and we're sitting again at 3rd and 8. Kasai dropping back into coverage? Okay. I mean, I don't know what I expected to happen. I guess that's about it. Why did we drop our best pass rusher into coverage like that? And then I was usering him too, and I did not do a very good job of usering him. The draw goes for 1 yard here up the middle. But, man, it's been a downer couple of weeks. All those recruits, that crazy game that we get bailed out on, missed hit stick out of Fields. That crazy game we get bailed out on against LSU, and now we're getting dominated by the Hoosiers, right? Our defense is getting dominated at least. This first drive is looking ugly as sin. Gary Brown knocks that ball away. It would be cool if you intercepted it next time, but I mean, get your hands on it, slap it onto the turf. Sure. We're looking at a run play up the middle. Dwayne Fields misses the tackle again because I tried to go for a hit stick and it did not register, and I just kind of walked past him, which is fine. That's okay. Not a big deal. This time Nolan Dell is able to hit the running back in the backfield. The ball comes loose. He may have been down. We'll see what happens. All right, take a look at this. Yeah, no, he was on the ground. Yeah, this is going back to the Hoosiers. No, what? Okay, all right. I mean, he looked very down to me, but we'll get there. Ball. Yeah, no, he's down. That's 100%. His butt cheeks are on the ground, and he. All right, whatever. Nolan Dell causes a fumble. Mr. Elliott recovers it. And Ingold loses a yard on first down. Very cool. Love to see our running game starting off on fire like that. See if Cam Cook can make up for it. And he... 3rd and 7. Boy, I love punting out of our own end zone. Let's see if actually Mick Williams might have something here as he makes the reception, turns the corner, gets a nice block, and TJ McWilliams has a huge gainer off the right side there, giving us a first down at the 28. We're back to Cam Cook up the middle. I think with the struggles of our quarterback, we do need to just start relying on the run game way more, as our offensive line just lets every one of those defensive linemen through. Very cool. Appreciate you guys. But I think we do need to just start relying on the run game way more. What the, like, come on, man. What the fuck are you doing? Look at our really, really good player here. Look at this. Look at him. Boy. And these two morons, like, just run down the field. Yep. Go double team the fucking linebacker. It's just unacceptable, man. Like, it's just unacceptable. Hoosiers fumbled, turns out to be not that big of a deal. They get really, really good field position here, and they're just going to keep moving the ball. So tiring. So freaking tiring. As this, no, it's a quarterback keeper, and Coy let him go. Very cool. Last play of, yeah, go hurry up, you fucking morons. Last play of the first quarter has Coy Purich missing the tackle, and their big 6'5" quarterback picks up a nice gain off the left side. 0-0 here as the sun sets, casting long shadows. Beautiful day here in Minnesota. Not a beautiful day to be a Gopher fan, though. I'll tell you that much. Zone coverage collapses, and the Hoosiers score. Your Minnesota Golden Gophers are down 7-0 at home to a 3-win Hoosier team. Our offense can't move the ball. Our defense can't make a stop. And we lost out on a bunch of really good recruits. He gets off a nice pass, and Robles picks up a nice gain. I mean, that puts a little bit of heat in my old heart, but I'm still pretty pissed. McWilliams scores here. I'll say a curse. I'll let you. Nope. It's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be just a big fat fucking nothing, because our offensive line can't block. They just cannot pass protect. Dylan Whitkey, he's got some mobility, but he's not a runner. Dumps this one off short. We're in it right now, man. Robles makes a really tough catch. I think that was a defensive lineman that they dropped out in coverage. Luckily, he was able to, hang in coverage, unlike my defensive lineman who shit the bed. It's fine. Listen, I should not have been using Kasai. That was actually my fault. That was not the game's fault. As Dylan Whitkey throws an interception. Not that it matters. Would have been incomplete anyways. Hoosiers take over. 7-0. Gophers trailing. Under 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter here. Wide open wide receiver off the right side. Broken tackle. Second broken tackle. I might stop recording for a while. Like, you might jump back and it might just be the fourth quarter, because this is killing me. This is like, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding out of my ears right now with how angry I am. I'm not yelling though. That's pretty cool. I haven't thrown my controller yet. That's also pretty cool. We have a nice drop off the left side. See, that's all we got to do. We just got to hope that their team drops the ball, and then we have a shot at it, Double A-gap blitz on a 3rd and 9. Hopefully we can get to the quarterback. Ooh, Brian on a running back. Let's see if he can... Oh, it's going to be a no play action. And Kasai misses his sack. Quarterback is able to chuck that one forward. We do force them to punt, though, which is nice. If Robinson do anything here. Nope. Cam Cook, left side. Let's say gain of 4. That would be cool. Ooh, bigger gain than that. An amazing tackle there by that cornerback to fight off the block and make the tackle. But hey, you know what? That's what happens. You play these Hoosiers. You play some world beaters. I'll tell you that much for free. And defensive tackle just threw our guy out of the way. Got a tackle for loss. Again, world beaters. The Indiana Hoosiers 3-5. Don't let the 3-5 record fool you. These guys are really, really good. Almost another interception, and I would have said some things. All right, oh yeah, much for free. We're going for this. I don't fucking care. This is so gay. Like, I can't tell you how stupid it is that this is happening. But it's fine. McWilliams, do what those linebackers do. McWilliams makes the catch. Wonderful. Despite our best efforts, we have a first down. Cam Cook up the middle, loss of 2. Ooh, he actually breaks a tackle. Wow, don't see that every day. Actually, a fairly decent gain off the left side. Ball at the 49. Golden Gophers having a pretty okay drive here, as this that pass luckily goes in the ground because there was a cornerback waiting to intercept it. Nobody in the middle. I'm sure that defensive tackle will just rip right through and make a freaking great play. No, actually, Ingold keeps on his feet and brings the ball down to the 19. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. I like Robinson and I like Robles. See if either of them break open. They don't. David Hunt does? Yeah, he does. And he's going to keep it in bounds. Keep that clock moving. Very savvy play by the young kid there, David Hunt. All right, ticking down under a minute here. Dylan Whitkey's got a wide open T.J. McWilliams who makes the reception. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Tie game now, 51 seconds. We're going to do a safety blitz. They got 5 wideouts. They get the ball out quick. Camarada drops it. I mean, I don't think he even got his hands up, but in universe we'll say he dropped it. Oh my goodness, what an opportunity. It bounces right off of his shoulder pads. Real bummer. But 2nd and 10, 49 seconds left. Your Hoosiers looking for a short play here. I gotta stop doing hit sticks, man. I've missed so many tackles doing a hit stick. Anyhow. 41 seconds. Ball at the 36. Your Hoosiers looking to take the lead back from this tie game here. Fields makes a nice tackle. Hoosiers call their first timeout. Ooh, boy. Very nice touch pass over the top of Camarada. He was out of position just a little bit, and that caused him to let the Hoosiers pick up a nice amount of yards there. But we're ticking down to under 20 seconds to go. Spike out of the Hoosiers here, 3rd and 6. If we can stop him inbounds here, cause a reception, bring it in inbounds. I like us not. Oh, no, he's throw it away. Very smart play out of that quarterback. Sets up a field goal off the right hash. I'm gonna bet he makes this, and he does. Hoosiers take a 10-7 lead with Dylan Whitkey. Ultimatum: you come out and you score this drive, or you're benched. That's the ultimatum. Look, we'll see if he can put together a drive as he hits a wide open Thorn at the 42. A nice play to get things rolling here. If Ingold, let's bring this one to the left. That defensive tackle broke through again. But Ingold has the Jets, bringing this one down to the 39 of the Hoosiers. Texas route out of Cam Cook clears out the middle of the field, and McWilliams brings it down to the 30. Direct snap. That one's tough. That's really tough. And look how far off their defensive defensive backs are playing. Shouldn't have said defensive backs. That sounded really stupid. Their defense was playing really, really far back, and I just didn't have a whole lot of faith that that was going to even work based on based on the rest of the game. Give Groves a shot here, and it bounces off his fucking helmet because he can't get his fucking arms in the fucking air. Thorn out to the left side. See if it works. Oh, it does. Okay. Could have been a sack, but the animation kicked on, saving us from losing yards. Let's do Cook, another Texas. See if that clears out. Nope, it doesn't. That should have been an interception. Really should have been an interception there. Wow, what an awful kick. Okay. We are going to fake it. And ooh, Groves makes a tough catch. Wow. Pretty impressive that we might do the punter throwing the ball as our thumbnail and just say new starting quarterback. I mean, I don't really add titles to the to the videos, right? It's just like episode 4, episode 18, episode. But if I did do titles, that would be the titles. New starting quarterback with number 17 chucking the ball. Who the hell's number 17? Oh, he's our punter. He's probably the best guy that we have on the field. Bunch of run plays here, not turning out well for us. Set up for another run play. Cam Cook this time muscles his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota Golden Gophers. And for the first time all game long, your Gophers can take a slight sigh of relief. This is going to be a hold. No, ineligible wide receiver. That's a crazy one. I guess we'll take the 5 yards. Yeah. Yeah, I give them another opportunity to pick up. Yeah. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. As this is a play action pass. Picks up the first down, so really it doesn't make a difference because we would have given up the first down regardless. Hey, double A gap blitz, where are you? Where are you, dear? Here, I need the double A gap blitz. You need to hit this quarterback in his face. It'd cause a concussion. It is what it is, as there's a wide open receiver. Man, there's just nothing that can be done. It's just the game decided that wide receiver was going to beat my cornerback, and there's nothing I could do. Maybe if I had called an audible and got out of man-to-man. Don't know why Kerry Brown, who's a really, really talented football player, don't know why he can't run man-to-man with the wide receiver, especially on a simple route like that. But, you know, it is what it is. As the... Come on, Coy. Coy makes the interception, takes it out of the end zone. Probably didn't have to do that, but the kid is a insane returner. I believe he's like the punt returner and kick returner for the Gophers in real life. Never found that spot on the field in the video game. But, yeah, the kid is talented, and he gives the Gophers the ball here. Whitkey takes off. Looking pretty nice out there as we're going to hit the fourth quarter. Man, this should be a run play. Look how open it's going to be. Okay, yeah, we're gonna change it back to a run. I liked with them playing press on Thorn to pop it up to him, but Thorn has not been doing great with the deep balls. Not that it's Thorn's fault necessarily. I think it's mostly on the quarterback not being able to deliver a ball down the field with any amount of accuracy or timing. But it's a little frustrating as we have an unblocked rusher off the left side. Luckily, Whitkey was able to chuck that one out of bounds, and there was no penalty, which was not a sure thing on a lot of those throwaways. It's just a penalty. But Texas. Took on a Texas. Do anything. He does come open. But rolling to the right, it was just never going to be a completion. Whitkey just does not have the ability do that. Not a lot of college quarterbacks do, to be fair to Dylan. As Cam Cook has a nice screen here, outruns his blockers like an idiot. Snap the ball, please. Uh-oh. Wide open receiver. It's Robles who walks into the end zone. Touchdown. Golden Gophers. Finally, things are happening. I mean, it only took 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter for us to put these Hoosiers on their heels. Goodness. 2nd and 18 goes to 3rd and 4 as wait, that's not his name. Tyler Cherry, that's what his name is, throws another interception. Bernie Nicholson with a toe dragging interception on the left side. I've decided that will be the thumbnail. I've changed my mind. That was not a good angle on that interception. So despite making a wonderful play, Bernie Nicholson's just not going to be getting the thumbnail today. Maybe if I score again, there'll be one worth capturing, but I really do like the idea of putting the punter as the thumbnail. I have a lot of fun picking thumbnails, by the way, like more than I probably should, as McWilliams comes open here. TJ brings it down to the 17. Thorne's going to walk it into the end zone here. No, he's not. I lied. He's going to get it down to the 1. Try to get Cam Cook another touchdown here. Off the left side, offensive line able to do well enough. Hooker out in coverage is not great. I don't like that. Guess he holds up well enough as we have another interception here. Ryan with a pick. But the 3rd interception of the game for your Gophers. I believe it is. I do believe it is. We are... be able to kneel it or not? I don't think they're going to let us kneel it just because the Hoosiers still have timeouts. So I guess we'll just be sitting here waiting. But hey, while we're waiting, allow me to talk. We have a doubleheader this game. Also, I bet nobody's watching this. I would put money that literally nobody's going to hear this other than me when I edit it. Anyways, we have a doubleheader this episode, which means 2 scouting sessions, right? Or recruiting sessions. I call them scouting often. But 2 recruiting sessions, which is a lot to do. So I don't think I'm going to discuss the future of the Gophers Dynasty until until next episode. But there's plans, man. There are some plans in the mix right now. We are going to give Bridges another shot to throw it here, but there is plans to what to do on season 5 and season 6. Nicholson lets that one bounce on the ground. Didn't even make an attempt to catch it. But I have a pretty good feeling of what will happen in the next couple seasons with the Gophers, considering we are going into summer. NCAA 26 will be coming out in a few months. Probably going to be picking a new dynasty. I don't think I'm going to do Gophers again. Actually, I know for a fact I won't do Gophers again, as that's nice touch play right over the top. Hoosiers driving beautifully, making this score look a little better for them. Maybe not. 9 seconds to go. But maybe I'll just discuss that next episode. That's what I'll do. I'll save all that to the beginning of episode like 11 or so. Here we go. 5 seconds to go. No timeouts. This will be the last play of the game, unless it's an incompletion, I guess. And nope, unless we call a timeout. Lol. And to be clear, I only called the timeout because I want another sack, okay? Now, this could be a touchdown. It could turn out poorly, but I just want another sack or another interception or something. But, I mean, nothing happens. Dylan Woodkey, 14 of 24, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 218 yards. What a gross game. Devin Pride, 1 for 1, 11 yards on a big 4th down conversion. Cam Cook, 63 yards on 15 carries and 2 touchdowns. Ingold had a really nice game as well, 57 yards on 9 carries. We got to just keep feeding these 2 kids. That's just what it comes down to. 5 receptions, 68 yards, and a touchdown for McWilliams. Robles with 87 yards and a touchdown. Thor, 3 receptions, 36 yards. Rose with that big 4th down conversion, 11 yards. our defense balled out. 2 sacks for Adam Kasai, 1 for Ben Cobbs, 1 for Coy Puric. Also got an interception as well as Aquan Bryan and Bernie Nicholson. 2 tackles for loss for Kasai, 8 tackles for Coy Puric, leading our team. First of the doubleheader game is over. Let's get on to, well, I guess we'll see what happens with scouting. That's what I got to do. We're gonna do some scouting real quick, and it's frustrating because I know that there's gonna be some bad things happening. I don't think I need 3 quarterbacks, but they're athletes and they're fast, so we'll take them if we can get them. I did add a bunch of extra players as well, like Glenn Bohannon, 2-star recruit. Come on down, Glenn. Coco Keys, how are you looking? And it's us in Tennessee. Kerry Peacock, I'm not going to like playing against him. That's going to really, really suck. No, it is what it is. Alright, hopefully that did not mess anything up in the grand scheme of things, but we will double check here. Let's see who signs up and who jumps out. That's not really how to say it, but we have Tomas Catanzaro. Got it. Sweet, man. We might be changing your name. That's a tough one for me to say. We did lose out on Wakefield, which is a bummer, and one of the low-level recruits that we that we put on our board said no thank you. We go to number 1 for Thrasher, we go to number 1 for Keys, 2 for Polk, Gilroy, 1 for Cadu, and 1 for Parker Page. Tyler Cadu is actually coming in this week when Illinois is visiting us, so this is a big game, dude. And actually, Parker Page is coming in as well, so we got 2 big defensive players coming in to watch us beat up, hopefully beat up on these Illinois Fighting Illini? Is that, I think that's right. Fighting Illini? Alright, I just kind of skipped all that scouting. Anyways, let's get into this game. The Illinois Fighting Illini coming into Minneapolis. So this will be the last easy week that we have. Nebraska and Wisconsin are the last 2 games on our schedule. And so gearing up, getting to this final push, we are going to turn back to David Kern. He spent a number of weeks on the bench. Hopefully he's learned a lot from his time there. Hopefully he's seen that we are we're not relying on him to go crazy. We're just relying on him to not shit the bed when he's playing quarterback. So we'll see how this goes. As Kern hands it off to Ingold. Blockers were just not able to do a lot, and we have a 3rd and 9. Now these Illini come in at 5 and 4, which is kind of deceptive, right? Like not having a good season, but I mean they're a talented young team. I call them young because they're all college aged. So technically all teams are young, but that's beside the point. Anyways, David Kern, he's got a lot riding on him with this game. If he can come out here and kick ass, we're gonna give him the keys for Nebraska and Wisconsin. But if he struggles here again, I mean, I guess we're back to square one. Maybe we go back to Aiden Lewis next week, right? This quarterback carousel is kind of ridiculous, and I'm not very happy with it. Give Kern his first pass of the game here, and it's going to go nowhere. Nathan Roy allows pressure, and that ball is incomplete. We're facing a 3rd and 8. Kern looks over the defense. Take the snap. Gonna fire it. But pressure right in his face again. First drive ends with a punt. And thought that was going to be a fair catch. Was not. Illini take over at the 16. The stat just popped on the screen that they are averaging 380 yards per game. Holy shit, dude. These guys are, I guess they have a really good offense, which is great. You know, if there's one thing about my defense, it's also really good. So, I mean, don't look at that first play as evidence of that. It did not turn out well for us at all. Ooh, the ball popped loose there at the end, but he was down very well. As the Illini set up for it's going to be a pass play. Willett could not get to the quarterback. And the Illini pick up another first down. and they're going hurry up. They're one of these really annoying hurry up teams, so that's fun. We like that. See if we can make a play here on first down. Quarterback barks out some orders, fires it to the right side, wide open. Just nobody in that zone. And the Illini have entered Gopher Field. Or the Gopher side of the field, as this is a run play. Wayne Fields gets over there. Brings the ball carrier down after a 4-yard gain. We're going back to man. See if that changes up here. Doesn't look like it's going to change. Going to be a run play up the middle. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. This is just actually ridiculous. But luckily, because we had our we had a bunch of DBs in there, so Coker, he's gonna be super fresh coming into the game. See if he can influence the run play at all. Nope. Nope. I mean, misses a tackle. That's cool. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Are you kidding me? Oh, now he's grittying on us. That's awesome. That's just fucking great, dude. Good job, Valentine. Frick. Behind the 8 ball now. We are down on the scoreboard. We need you to make some plays. David uses his speed to get around the right side. I thought that defensive lineman was going to catch him, and I was prepared to be pretty upset, but luckily David Kern is speedy. Gets around the right side, picks up a first down, gets us all the way down to the 47. Now it's Cook spinning, fumbling, ball picked up by the Illini. Man, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me with this? Dead quiet here as the Illini line up, having killed us on their opening drive. I'll pass, we like that. But having killed us in the opening drive, we are unhappy. We as in the fans, by the way. The fans are not happy with this. The quarterback is going to get that one away, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Double A-gap blitz, certainly that will turn out well. I have the most confidence I've ever had in anything in my life that this is going to turn out well. Nope. Nope, not even close. Kerry Brown allows a big conversion over the middle of the field there. The Illini have a first down at the 48. This game is bothersome. Remember, we have 2 very important defensive recruits coming in. So it's really nice that our defense is playing like shit in front of the new kids. Thought that was going to be a run play. Should have been a run play. Adam Kasai gets in there, takes down the quarterback. We set up for another double A-gap blitz. Back Jazz Weber up a little bit. He's not the fastest kid. He's going to get all the help he can get. Our quarterback is scrambling. And he outruns Adam Kasai. I think that was Kasai. It could have been Jackson Howard. It makes more sense if it was Jackson Howard. Regardless, he outran the defense there. This quarterback is giving us all sorts of problems. As we're giving him some problems. All right, loss of 14 on first down. This double A-gap blitz is either a massive sack or a huge gain. So we're just going to keep calling it over and over and over, okay? Until they until they have an answer for it, I guess. But 3rd and 31, we are not going to blitz here, actually. We're going to let them sit back and deliver it. Nice. Oh, my goodness, man. God. Oh, my. Okay, whatever. He got so far out of position that's no right gaining that amount of yards on that play. But it is what it is. Gophers go down 7-10. Man, I could have swore we scored already. I guess I'm having a bit of a memory lapse here from last game as Curran gets this one off. A bad throw to Mick Williams, but he does make the catch, brings it down to the 15. And your Gophers are in striking distance. See if Groves can break open here. Nope. See if somebody can break open. It's going to be Kern. Kern steps out at the 1. First and goal, ball at the 1-inch line, and we're going to go 5 wide. It's a really good idea, and this is not going to be an interception. Trust me. Just freaking trust me, all right? Groves drops the ball. And here comes the heavies, including Max McPhee. Remember Max McPhee? Yeah, he used to play, like, on some downs. Cam Cook is shut down there by QB sneak. Let's see if Curran can stretch this one over the line here. Curran is stopped. We got 4th and inches. Are you kidding me? All right. Back to 5. No, let's go 4 wide here. Grove, you think you can catch the ball this time? Pretty fun if you could. All right. Here Groves on a whip route makes a tough catch, and your Golden Gophers have got on the board finally. And I know it took us to 4th and goal to actually get a touchdown, but I think we're going to do something a little silly here. That's because I would like to be down by less than a field goal, as McWilliams picks up the 2 points, and we have an 8-10 ball game. Let's go Gophers. But now pressure goes back on the defense. We've been having a bad day so far. Goodness, dude. We've been having a bad day so far. Let's see if we can turn things around as they go hurry up again. We might just go back to that double A gap blitz every play. Might be what happens here. They have a number of wide open receivers. Did he catch that? Are they... Come on, man. I guess he got a foot down. Rough. Not a dog noise. I was saying that was it was a rough play to watch. Quarterback slides. Avoids having his head taken off by Dwayne Fields. Pretty smart decision there. Going to be a stretch play to the right side. Dwayne gets out there, makes the stop. On with Brian, and we got a 3rd and 3. Back up Nicholson a bit. User Camarada, the speedy kid. I don't think he's going to be able to make a tackle if it's a run play. Wait, they got 2 running backs in there. I did not know that. All right. Be a pass out to the left side. Enough to pick up the 1st down. They're just a really sound football team. Like, they are... they're making really tough catches. Whoa. Wow, man. Holy cow. Elliott just crushed that, man. My goodness. 3rd and 3. Illini sets up a keeper for the quarterback, and he's swarmed in the backfield, and they're going to have to kick another field goal. This one closer. Makes a little angle, makes the angle just a little more difficult. See if you can get it up, and... roughing the kicker. Oh, I'm going to freak out. Jazz Weber with a roughing the kicker call. Gives the Fighting Illini a 1st down from the 11. Going to be a run play. I'd put a lot of money on it. Ooh, quarterback keeper. And the quarterback runs in. Jazz Weber, by the way. The guy who roughed the kicker. Let's watch him on this play, all right? Yep. That's cool. It's fine to take a few plays off there, Jazz Weber. I wouldn't want you getting too tired out there, you know? You might start making stupid decisions like roughing the kicker, as McWilliams picked up a wonderful little gain there over the middle, giving the Gophers a 1st and 10 from the 42. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left, which means this should be the last play until that 2-minute warning. See if McWilliams comes open again, as they put a QB spy in there. So, I mean, it worked well enough. He was basically playing zone, right? And I just had to hold that ball a little longer than usual. But McWilliams comes open enough. Good pass by Kern, as he has another wide open guy here. It's stopped. Oh, my goodness. Eshawn Robinson, wide open. Ball was a little bit behind him, trying to lead it away from that waiting safety. Fortunately, that's it's going to be an incompletion. You take a sack on second down. Couple of wide open guys there. Just was not able to get the ball out to them quickly enough. Ingold can pull that defensive. Oh, here comes pressure again. Take a sack. All right, 45 yards. Probably will miss this one. Don't think they're going to rough our kicker, though. Cool. Didn't get enough power into it. Oh, it looks like I did. Okay, that's cool. Let's see if Keyshawn Robinson can make up for his dropped touchdown on that last drive. With a special return here. Not quite. 19 seconds, ball at the 40. We got one timeout. We need something special, and it might be McWilliams. But they're playing zone, so that's not going to work. Kern steps up. He's going to be able to get it past midfield and goes out of bounds. 13 seconds left. We are close to field goal range, I guess. Have Groves drag and see if that influences anybody to leave McWilliams alone. Nope. Take a sack. Did he? He may have actually picked up a yard. Yeah, he picked up one singular yard. Alrighty. Have him do that. I wish to scream. That's what I wish to do. I wish to scream. Let me show you. Oh yeah, halftime. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yep, halftime. Hey, look at that guy's face. Okay. Look at this, man. So Robinson does come open here. But by that time, I just I step up and I'm just not able to get a decent throw off. And it's an interception. Not that anything bad happens, right? It's an interception that that just looks bad on the stat sheet for Kern, but man, that's a frustrating way when you see a wide open dude and you're just not able to get the ball to him. Hey, back to double A gap blitz. Here we go, boys. See if they have an answer for it. They change anything in the locker room during halftime. Quick fire to the right side. Jazz Weber out of position. Big gain over the middle of the field. That might be it. If you can just fire it quickly at Jazz Weber, you might have something there. A run play, and that's blown up. Gain of 0. Dwayne Fields brings down the back. 2nd and 10, another double A gap blitz. This time, Purich coming down to the line. Ooh, boy. That's ridiculous. I wish when the ball was in the air, my defensive backs would actually play the ball and not just kind of stand around and wait for the receiver to catch the ball. It's kind of like, it happens a lot in Madden too, where the wide receivers are not programmed to come back to the ball. So if you throw it, they'll just stand, both heels planted, and allow that ball to be intercepted. And it's pretty frustrating. It is very frustrating as their quarterback is swarmed. Jackson Howard with his 3rd sack of the day. Backing him up, 3rd and 22. Let's send those DBs back a little further as their quarterback is swarmed again. Immediate pressure by that middle linebacker, and Jackson Howard cleans it up. Kern, just forget about that interception. It's not important. You were playing pretty good in that first half. Need to keep the energy up. All right. We go down. We score a touchdown. We take an extra point. We take the lead here. That's the plan. Let's go out and execute. Right. Also, Cook, don't fumble the ball, please. Cook picks up 4 yards on the left side. Having a rough day. If Ingold comes open here. Nope. And we get immediate pressure. Despite having more than enough blockers, our blockers just don't know how to do their job, and we give up a sack. 3rd and 10. McWilliams on a whip. I think that's going to be the play. If he can... Nah, he can't. 4th and 8, ball at the 42. I mean, If we punt it, it's like a 20-yard difference between punting it and not punting it, right? So, like, what difference does it make if we give up an extra 20 yards, right? Our defense has been just hemorrhaging yards all game. So, Thorne, tough catch, makes the reception, though. Ball down at the 27. Your Gophers drive stays alive. I like Simpson over the top here. Let's try to get our backup. Nope, immediate pressure again. Like, do I need to turn the sliders up? Is that what I need to do? Do I just need to make my blockers better artificially because the fucking 90 overall blockers can't do their job? Like, oh my goodness, man. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. There's no way this defense is rated as highly as my offense. It just isn't, right? But for some reason, they're just shredding through these guys. So dumb. Anyways, hey, Groves picks up a nice reception there. Gets it down to the 20, no, down to the 18. Simpson. I was quiet because I was locked in. I apologize about not having a call there. I just said Simpson. Which is, I mean, it's the guy's name, so that's cool. Anyways, first down. Ball at the 12. Groves gets bumped, keeps his feet under him, though, and he goes into the end zone. Touchdown. Second touchdown of the game for Shakir Groves, actually. And your Golden Gophers are one extra point away from taking the lead. Let's see if he can get this thing through the uprights. And he does. Devin Pride gives your Gophers a 1-point lead. Hey, you want to do a double A gap blitz? Sure. Ooh, screen. Screen. Doesn't work, though. 7th sack of the day for your Gophers. Hey, you want to do a double A gap blitz? Sure do. Don't know how you figured that one out. This time they do get some blocks in there. Doesn't work, though, as we get another sack. 3rd and 30. Illini backed up their quarterback's heels on the end zone. Ooh, on the goal line, I should say, and this is going to be a safety. 3-point lead by your Gophers after Jackson Howard takes the quarterback down in the end zone. That quarterback is scrambling. Hopefully this bounces out of bounds, and it does. Your Gophers are going to set up with pretty decent field position here. And the #1 ranked Minnesota Golden Gophers might be setting up for another win here as Mick Williams has a wonderful play. Left side, picks up a chunk, goes out of bounds, ends the 3rd quarter. Your Gophers setting up ball at the 30, 2nd and 10 after an incompletion on 1st down. Thorne, come on, man. Maybe turn around and throw a block. Maybe don't. I guess that's fine too. They're playing tight coverage here. I almost feel like I should just run it and set up for a field goal, but I'm not going to. As Kern steps forward and is taken down. 40-yard field goal attempt, or do we throw the ball? I wonder what Jash is going to do. Oh, actually, I should run it. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, this is great. All right. Robinson on a screen if they are not. Those DBs drop back. We got a screen. Nope, it's going to be a run play, and Cam Cook picks up the 1st down, spins his way down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Golden Gophers. Rose another touchdown here. Have him just sit down in the end zone. Here comes pressure. Earn bumps it up. Oh my goodness, don't do this to me. Are you kidding? Boy. What is happening, guys? What is going on? Hold on to the... Yeah, that lady's face right there, that's literally me. That's tough. Also, I don't know why when he's that far... They don't have, like, a pitch animation. He had to line up for a throw. That's odd, but it's fine. Also, oh, that's upsetting. McWilliams comes way open over there, but whatever. Robles makes the catch at the 5. And he just gets lit up from somebody. Boy. It's a tough one. It's a tough way to end that drive. Under 7 minutes to go here in the 4th. Gonna be a play action. Dude, you guys don't have time. You don't have time for play action, okay? You don't have time for funny little plays like that. You have to put something together, like, hold back a bunch of blockers or something. Like, this is a run play to the right side here. Running back picks up a couple, and we have a 3rd and 13. Illini. I mean, you got to know what's coming, right? And their quarterback is panicking, scrambling, and sacked. Adam Kasai. Is that his 5th sack? Is that what that just said? His 5th sack of the game? I might stop doing this double A gap blitz just because I don't want to, like, run up the stats too much. All for a fair catch already. Holy cow. I was spamming triangle. It was not working. But no, I might lay off on the double A gap blitz just to make it a little more realistic, because there's a lot of sacks kind of out of nowhere. And it's, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't worry about realism, you know? My offensive line can't block shit either, so, you know, whatever. Ingold up the middle. What do we got here? A 9-yard gain, a 6-yard gain, I guess. Gives us 3rd and 1. Let's do another inside zone. This time it's going to be Cam Cook. Please hold on to the ball, young man. Yes, he does hold on to the ball, at least through the first contact. Is wrapped up by the cornerback. We're down under 4 minutes. It's a 3-point game. We need a touchdown. We really need a touchdown to give us that sigh of relief? Question mark? Sack? Sure. We want this to hit the 2-minute warning after Robles makes the play here. Unless they're doing... Nope. Yeah, that's... There's just nothing you can do. When it's man-to-man and all their guys come up and cover, there's just nothing you can do. You just throw an interception or take a sack. Those are the only options. Down by 3, Illini. Their offense has been absolutely cemented ever since this double A gap blitz scheme has come into its own, and there's a big play for you. Are they going to go hurry up? That'd be pretty funny if they did. All right. No hurry up for them. Ball at 37. Illini looking for another big play. This time it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He runs it forward. Under 70 seconds to play now. Illini, 2nd and 5. Ball at the 32. Well within their field goal kicker's field goal range, as it's going to be a quick throw to the right side. Jazz Weber is there to disrupt the catch. 3rd and 5. Do they kick it from here? If we stop them, do they kick it from here, or do they set up for a 4th down? We'll find out. Ooh, boy. Running back steamrolls one of our DBs. And the Illini are threatening to win the game. They score a touch. Ooh, boy. Nice sack. Howard off the right side. Moves the Illini back to the 32. Needing something here. I mean, oh, they have something right over the middle. Dropped pass, though. Luckily, see, kind of what I was saying about the defensive back coming back to the ball. He actually did come back to the ball that time, so that was pretty sweet. I like that. 3rd and 17. Just a draw up the middle. Goes nowhere. Are they... What are they doing? They're gonna... Where are you going for it? Are they out? Are they technically out of field goal range? Are you telling me this draw kicked them out of field goal range? Because I would... You guys are... Okay, alright. I'll take your word for it. If I give up this 4th and 21, I might take a break, by the way, just to let you know. You might be sitting down for a while. Interception. Brian makes the pick. Turning it for no good reason. Game is over. Your Golden Gophers win 17-20. David Kern, 19 of 27, 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, and that one miserable pick that should not have been an interception. He's earned the right to start next week. Rushing 55 yards on 8 carries for Cam Cook. He did have that ugly fumble. Ingold, 3 carries, 11 yards. Whatever. Boring. TJ McWilliams, 7 receptions, 134 yards. No touchdowns, but that's an excellent day for him. Here Groves got 2 touchdowns on 22 yards with 3 receptions. Nobody else really did a whole lot through the air. It was mostly a one-man show. 5.5 sacks for Jackson Howard, 5 sacks for Adam Kasai. Don't know where this came from. Don't know where it's been all year, but sure. Yeah, we just come out and have 10.5 sacks with 2 different players. Wayne Field gets another sack and a half. Coker gets a half a sack. Interception by Bryan didn't make any difference. 8 tackles for loss for Howard. 9 tackles for Adam Kasai. 6 of those for loss, but he leads the team. Fields also with 8 tackles. Tyrell Cadu, committed, 4-star middle linebacker out of Georgia. A really fine player. Future of our linebacking core right there. That's great. We got Parker Page, a white cornerback. Future of our safeties, probably. That's great to see. Anybody get it? Yep, Polk is out. Storm Polk. That sucks. But I guess it's fine. It's not the end of the world. We are number 3 for the new center, number 2 for the new right tackle, number 1 for a couple of the low level guys, and Jeff Cush. Again, at the end of episode whatever, I went through and added just a bunch of guys. Jackson Howard player of the week, but I added just a bunch of low level guys just to get them in. Just to round out the recruiting board, right? Next week, we'll be taking on the number 18 ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers in Nebraska. That's gonna be a tough game for us. That's with little Mahomes too, right? Dylan Raiola, 31 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Wonderful. That's really great. Well, have a great night, everybody.